Good morning, everybody. I'm back with another video. I'm going to go ahead and do one of my poems that I have written. And the name of this poem is called The Girl with the Big Mind. There once was a girl who dreamed so big. Her dreams were so big she didn't know what to do with them. She woke up with many different dreams, from books to songs. The possibilities were endless. One morning she awoke and told herself she was going to do something different. Instead of her running to social media and people, knowing she wasn't ready, she ran to a pen and pad. Laying on her bed, she started to write anything that came to mind. Her thoughts started to flow, and before she knew it, she had all her ideas with her in one spot, with her. All the ideas taken and given away for free can't compare to the ones she can see. Heart filling with happiness because she kept the flow by keeping her peace. Irritation, frustration, and manipulation, just to name a few, trying to creep into her mind, making her think she's through. Pushing them all away from her by fighting and praying. She finally understands she is going to always have to push through. Recycling negative thoughts daily keeps her afloat and keeps her fighting to stay on the godly boat. Not pushing religion on the next, she prays to God and understands the devil, for some reason, really wants her next. No running, no hiding, just fighting and praying, while she keeps on letting the haters keep hating. With God on her side, he keeps his hand on her during the silent war that she's fighting. She keeps going, knowing that God is always going to see her through. The fight is getting harder because she understands the fight. The veil gone from her eyes like the groom lifting it from her face in the morning light. Knocking down all the obstacles in her way, she makes it to the finish line, prepared for another day. With no others in sight for her journey, she enjoys her royalties. Knowing she was a queen the entire fight, she fixes her crown and prepares for the next fight. Fighting her the whole way, she sees her enemies. Walking into her destiny, she happily sits on her throne, knowing she had her princess walking with her all along. Holding on to the things she worked hard to get and never forgetting she didn't have to step on anyone or overstep. Not changing up the entire walk, this girl who has a story, whether she gets it out through a book, song, or even a talk, her point will get across. To her world, to her nation, to her universe. She will be a queen. No matter what anyone thinks, she will walk as she pleases. In her own kingdom with no one in sight, her and her princess enjoyed the royalties God has given them for the fight, enjoying their life now with no haters or unmotivators in sight. Not treading lightly anymore, her feet kicked up, enjoying the sun. With a big smile on her face, speaking out of her mouth, finally the race is done. Understanding her life has just begun. So that poem was written because I had started feeling down, and I had written this poem months ago. Didn't know I was going to go through all of this, but it was just what I felt that I had to write. And I hope a lot of you can relate to it. And if you like what you hear, go ahead and subscribe to Too True for You. Share it and subscribe. As I said, hopefully you get some motivation out of this, and God bless all.